A RELL movie is dropping this weekend, and in this video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know. By the end of this video, you will know what's in the movie, when the movie is dropping, how does this tie into the release for RELL, and why does this movie mean so much. But before we get into that, I just want to say that I am currently recording these videos, which editing and altogether take about like 3 hours after school. It is really tiring, so if you did subscribe, it would mean a lot because I'd actually start making money off this. I do honestly care about quality and production, so it would be very beneficial to me if you did subscribe. Alright, so the first thing, what's in the movie? Now, the most recent thing they've put out on what is in the movie, it says the things you will see will be showcased in detail. Non-linear progression, lore-based items, etc. Which non-linear progression means progression that isn't in a straight line. For example, Haze Piece, Blocks Fruits, all the islands are in a straight line and your goal is to level up and get from island to island. You don't have much choice on doing any other kind of grinding except maybe in Blocks Fruits, leveling up your Haki and finding swords, and that's about it. Which we all know this isn't very much like One Piece. They do go from island to island, but there's multiple other factors that play in to how they reach their goal. So apparently RELL will have a wide variety of ways you can progress in the game. They also said, we already know of the bigger games on the scene and comparison to them in general. Comparison to those games are unavoidable. So we will show you why RELL is a different game than those in this development video. I wonder how they mean RELL is different. I know the whole non-linear progression, lore-based items, etc. But how much different is it? Is what I'm really intrigued to see. They also said, I can assure you those games fundamentally work from a framework design and are very different from RELL. They can try to replicate our systems, but it would not matter because our base framework from base ground design completely is different than the generic thing you know as a bandit beater, taking a quest and fighting mobs over and over. Even when those games try something new, it still feels the same, doesn't it? RELL hopes to inspire something known as the RELL effect. This effect is improvements in game design on Roblox as a whole. You might have noticed games are already changing models, maps, effects, etc. We're happy to enter this scene in the most competitive way. Tester applications will be released this weekend, November 1st, and I will touch on why that is important in the next segment. Warships compared to islands and Blocks Fruits. Now, this is just basically showing some of their warships compared to Blocks Fruit islands, like some of their islands like Starter Island, Gorilla Island. And honestly, I'm really excited for this because something I really want to be a thing in RELL is just massive crews fighting off on massive ships. Like someone having control, flame, other team having like a swordsman, and someone with like leopard. I just want some diverse ship combat. They say finishing up sound effect design and some extra concepts. Video is being recorded slowly but surely. Need to fix every possible bug we run into and make sure animations, performance, and gameplay are at its peak after this upcoming development vlog drops. They also say, I want to drop another vlog showcasing upgraded effects and abilities. So after this whole thing drops, we'll also get to see upgraded effects and abilities on top of all of what I just said, but there's still more. Preparing the sneak to be at least 30 seconds long, which we know it probably will be 30 minutes long because every other sneak they've done, it was 20 minutes long. So 30 seconds and this amount of stuff already, but even more, showcasing bosses, mounts, maps, ship battles. With ship battles, we'll actually get to see how ships 1v1 or like how ships work in general, just ship battles. Part of the storyline, I'm guessing this game will have some sort of storyline to it. It'll be a mini development vlog posted on the RELL Games YouTube channel, which I will be making a video when that drops, so it probably will be 30 minutes long. I'll just say everything that was important in it and everything you need to know about it and just showing, you know, overall what was just great about it. A big thing we are focusing on is interiors. RELL will have a lot of world building. We don't want prop houses that give simulator-like feeling. Everything coming together nicely. That is really neat. Like going to an island like Alabasta and actually walking into the bar and like actually walking into the casino as well would just be amazing. Now you know what's in the movie, your next question is probably when is the movie dropping, which they said RELL's development movie is dropping this weekend. So it'll either be tomorrow or late tonight. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow because I'm in Australia. Australian times compared to American times, 14 hours behind. Very hard. How does this tie into the release for RELL's? They said that after the next video drops, RELL's testing will start, which you heard me before say that the tester applications will be released this weekend, November 1st. So I'm guessing what they're trying to do is drop tester applications on November 1st, and this is after the movie releases, which today is the 28th. So yeah, the movie will probably drop most likely tomorrow because it is the weekend. And then after it drops, about like 3 days later, tester applications will be done or started. I don't know what that really meant, but testing will probably last about 30 days, which brings us to late November, early December, which December is an amazing time to drop this game because December you have everyone in the world has a massive holiday in December. Like Americans, they have their massive summer break in the middle, but Australians, they have 4 term breaks, which is 2-week breaks every 10 weeks. They have 2 weeks breaks instead of just one massive summer. But we both still have the massive Christmas holiday. So this is an amazing time when everyone's going to have money. Everyone's going to, have free time and just have money to actually play this game to its capacity. So I'm just guessing that the game's probably going to drop somewhere late November, early December, somewhere around there. And last but not least, why does this movie mean so much? Now, this movie means so much because everything we've seen so far is just models and like map sneaks, ship sneaks, and they're all images. And when there are videos, it's just combat, which was a very long time ago. So this movie will determine how great of a game RELL's will actually be, which for me it means a lot because if it isn't what it seems, then I probably will not be making any more RELL's videos, which is kind of sad because this game is very exciting to me. But if it is what it seems, then this game will probably be one of my top games, if not my top game, because we'll actually be able to see the whole non-linear progression side because, the game could have amazing graphics, amazing models, but when it comes to progression, if that is lopsided, if that is not worked on, then this game just wouldn't be anything really. And the point I'm trying to make is I honestly prefer playing Terraria than I do playing Fortnite, and the graphics leap from Terraria and Fortnite is gigantic. A 2D game with just pixel designs compared to a 3D game with pretty good graphics, but it's the gameplay that matters, right? The progression that matters. I just prefer playing Terraria a lot more than I do playing Fortnite, and that's just because Terraria has such great gameplay that it takes over Fortnite. So yeah, this is the whole point. So this movie will be the decider whether this game is something to be keen on or something to just brush off as another bandit beater. But yeah, I put my trust in the RELL brothers. I hope they do bring something great to the table. But if you do want to stay caught up on my RELL's news, just One Piece in general, or anything else random I'm talking about, like just random rants, then subscribing would mean a lot. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.